anime fans and con goers, Josh here. I'm back again doing another video, and this video is going to be something a little different. I'm going to be doing something very new. It is my very first convention review. I'm doing a con review, so cool. Anyways, I actually don't know when this video will be posted out. Hopefully sometime this week, that being between the 6th and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, sometime between the 6th and the 13th. You can tell I know what week we're in because I am so very tired. I only had 4 hours of sleep this past weekend, so give me a break. Anyway, so yeah, this past weekend I had the opportunity to go to AnimeCTX, the very first AnimeCTX down in the Austin Round Rock area, and that convention was, I do believe it was entirely managed by the lovely Katie Bachman. So anyone who saw her, she was an awesome person. Thank you, Katie, for letting me come down and host a couple of panels. So yeah, this video, I really don't know what to do with it, so I'm basically just going to tell you what I thought about it, what my thoughts on were for the very first year of this convention. I'm going to give you the good, I'm going to give you the bad. So yeah, that's what people do in these type of reviews. You give you the bad and they give you the good and the bad. So, and I mean, the good obviously outweighs the bad, the tiny bad. I mean, I could count the bad in like maybe in about a handful, maybe 4 or 5 things, maybe 3, and one of them doesn't really even concern the convention, just my time down there. So yeah, so you guys don't have too much to worry about. Anyways, I'm rambling. So I guess starting out with the good, one of the things that I really liked about this con was that it was held in a hotel, and yay, free parking, because in Austin, parking is, what, 25, 30 bucks, so, So, yay, free parking. One of the other things I really liked about the convention was that I didn't expect a lot of people to come to the convention at all. Honestly, it's the first year. Not really a lot of people might have heard of it. They might have heard of the previous iteration of it, Anime Overload, and maybe its affiliate or the one it sprung off of, IkiCon. So I didn't really know how many attendees to actually expect, but there were a lot. There were a lot of people who actually attended the convention, and a lot of them, or at least a good majority of them, were in cosplay, full cosplay, and that was awesome. Another thing I really liked about the convention, the staff there, the actual con staff, not the hotel staff, but the con staff there were very friendly. The volunteers helped, the staff helped with all the panelists. I was a panelist included. They helped all the panelists and all the attendees go to all the panels, set up all the panels if needed, and help break them down whenever and if they ever needed it. You can tell I am tired because I don't know how to speak. So yeah, con staff, thank you very much. I really appreciate your help breaking down the Cards Against Humanity panel, because that took a while to gather up all the cards. Speaking of panels, there were a lot of panels in this. I did not expect this many panels. Obviously, I was privy to some behind the scenes with the panels and to how many there would actually be, but I didn't expect the number of panels that there actually were. And so this convention starts at, I do believe, 10 a.m. and it ends at about 2 o'clock in the morning. So it goes from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. the next day. So, so yeah, there are a ton of panels in between. A lot of really good ones too. Another really cool thing is that the convention was able to grab some awesome talent, some great guests. They were able to get Laura Landa, Jerry Jewell, Lisa Ortiz, and one of my favorites, Jessica Cavello. They were also able to get Jesse Pridemore, Uber Geeks Cosplay, Vitamin H, and Galaxy Girl Peta. So all these voice actors, cosplayers, panelists, and idols were absolutely awesome at the convention. And I really hope to see all, if not most of them, next year for AnimeCTX. Though I do really hope that AnimeCTX next year isn't the same weekend as Rooster Teeth's RTX, because if it is, there might be a bit of a conflict because I might go to RTX over AnimeCTX. Move it one week or move it the other week. Please don't conflict with my loves. So I don't know if you want to know, but I guess I could tell you the panels that I really enjoyed, at least the ones that I was able to go to. So the first panel that I really enjoyed was from, I do believe, Friday, and that would be No Rage Quitting Streaming 101, because this channel really needs to learn how to rage. We could learn how to rage quit. Then again, we could always just play Sonic 06. But we really need to learn how to stream, and we could always stream our podcast a lot better. We could always stream our podcast too for live audiences. Who knows? Anyways, so there's that. Another one also being the Anime Mafia, the hentai within. That would be the Mafia game panel, the 18 plus panel. Actually, there wasn't really much anything to do with hentai with that. There wasn't much cussing, wasn't much swearing in that. I was really the only one who actually cussed quite a bit in that. So, come on, guys! Bloodshed. Blood is awesome. Yes. Yay for blood. So next to me are actually guest panels. The first one on Saturday, Breakfast with Lisa Ortiz. That was what it was renamed in the actual panel. We renamed that in the panel. Breakfast with Lisa Ortiz. Just munching away on her taquito. I actually couldn't tell if that was a taco or taquito. And then she ended the panel and was like, you guys will see it in the panel video that I put up. Next one, Ask Jerry Anything. That was Jerry Jewell, the Yuri on Ice voice actor that I know all the girls will be liking the panel video that I put up, and maybe some males, because I mean he was a very attractive guy, or at least he's a very cute guy. I will say that. I actually didn't make it to get random with Jessica because I want to go out and shoot videos for the cosplay music video that I am trying to edit in a bit. That is editing something else. So next one would be Laura Landa 101, and I really like that. I like Laura Landa. She's fun. The next one's Otaku Obento, an entry-level anime course. That was where we sat down and the panelist had a bunch of anime that he recommended, and he showed both a summary as well as a couple of OVAs, or at least one OVA, and then the ending, usually an ending as well. And I really like that. That was a good course as to get someone into anime, and he had a lot of anime that I really liked. A lot of anime. My favorite, Your Lie in April. Favorite OP, favorite anime music, favorite anime song that I will ever have. It is on loop on my phone, on loop on my MP3 player, computer. I love that. Hikaru Nara. That is the shit. The next one is Conversations Anime. That was a panel where the panelists just went up to the mic, and basically it was a free-for-all anime discussion, telling basically us, the audience, and him gave anime titles that we recommended to everyone, just shooting the shit, talking anime, and it was just a big old anime discussion. I really enjoyed that one. So the last one that I'll say is one of mine, the Cards Against Humanity panel. That was awesome. I did not expect that many people to come to my panel. I walked out into the hallway, saw there was a big group of people, and reasonably enough, the main events panel, the main events hall is right next door to the room that I'm using, so I imagine that people would line up for that one. Maybe the idol convention, not convention, the idol panel, or whatever was happening over there. I don't remember what was happening over there. So I saw this big group of people, and it was like, so who here's for Cards Against Humanity? And everyone raised their hands, and I was like, you guys are awesome. And one guy almost kissed me. You know who you are. So, one of the last things that I did on Saturday was actually talk with Sam, from the Epic Awesome Show. Honestly, I had meant to go to another panel after talking with him, but we just ended up talking in the hall. We moved to the lounge area and just ended up there talking for about 2 hours or so. That was really awesome. That was really awesome. Sam, I like that. I like that conversation. Another thing that I really liked about the convention, there are a lot of local YouTubers, a lot of local Texas YouTubers, or people in social media. I got to meet Team Lift. Those guys are awesome. I actually was interviewed by them, and you guys can check that out in the description below. I got to meet Pixelation. He is awesome. He actually helped me host the Otaku Corner podcast, which you guys will see in a bit, or should have seen already. I also got to meet Sam from the Epic Awesome Show. I recorded his Mafia panel, so that you guys should have probably already seen by now. I also got to meet Jessica Cavello. Jessica Cavello, the voice actress in Attack on Titan for Hanji. Just, that woman is beautiful. She's an amazing, beautiful woman. A lover of them unicorns. A lover of them unicorns. Unicorn hunter. Official unicorn hunter. There we go. Official unicorn hunter. And she kissed me on the cheek twice. She kissed me on the cheek twice. That was awesome. She's also signed a Cards Against Humanity card that I gave her. Harry Potter erotica. that was really awesome. She wanted to come to the Cards Against Humanity panel, but couldn't because she had other obligations. So that is fine. Hopefully next year if she comes, she'll be able to do that again, do that as well. So hey, Jessica, love you. Alright, so you guys heard what I thought was good, what I thought was great, what I thought was amazing about AnimeCTX. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's get into the bad. Well, not really bad, more constructive criticism. Let's put it that, constructive criticism. I am going to tell you guys what I thought could have been better, what I think you guys probably will, maybe you guys could do for next year. You guys don't have to take my opinion at all whatsoever. It is my opinion. Though honestly, there really wasn't too much that I have to complain about or have constructive criticism about. Everything ran pretty well. So one of the things that I think the convention could do next year is maybe organize the panels a little better. There were a lot of panels. I just counted how many panels there were, and there were about 84 panels throughout Friday, Saturday, and Sunday between 10 and 2 a.m. So that is a lot of panels, including the cosplay competition, which just about everyone went to. That I do believe was standing room only, at least from what I heard, or at least it was very, very popular. What I think the convention could do is maybe whittle it down a little more, maybe space out the panels by 30 minutes, or a few of the panels by 30 minutes. Don't have 80 panels, maybe do 70, maybe 65. So I'm going to be saying 85 because that's a number I can remember. So 85 panels, and don't really know how many people were actually attending, so I'm going to say 2,000? So 85 panels for 2,000 people. That's not really a lot of people who can actually go into each and every panel or all the panels for every day. You could probably get maybe a handful of people in through for each panel for all. I don't really. What was I even going with that? Basically, what I think I was trying to go with that is if you cut down the number of panels next year by a little bit, not too much, maybe 10, maybe 15 panels are cut from next year. I think panelists could get a lot more people to go to their panels, because less panels means more people are going to go to the panels that are there. I think that's where I was going with that. If you guys understood what I was saying and have a better explanation for what I was trying to say, let me know in the comments. Write it down in the comments below. So another thing that I saw, and absolutely was not the convention's fault, and wasn't really the panelist's fault either. I went to a lot of panels, and besides the ones that I mentioned, and some of the other panels that I did go to were kind of meh. They weren't really awesome. They weren't really good. They were just meh. They were okay. I mean, that's really just something I observed. I'm not really blaming anyone for that fact. Just something that I observed. I thought was something that I should point out. So one other thing, the guest had an 18 plus panel, and honestly, that really didn't go over too well. And I heard that the guest said that everyone wanted an 18 plus panel, and not a lot of people were asking questions. Mainly, only a handful of people were asking questions, and they were asking them over and over again. And not really many people were asking questions. I don't really know if many people wanted to ask questions. I asked a question, and I'm not going to tell you what it was because it was 18 plus panel, and the guest asked us not to disclose what happened in there because they actually have jobs, and some of the stories in there were not suitable for outside of that panel, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I got y'all. So yeah, the guests 18 plus panel really didn't go over that well. Hopefully next year, if they do decide to try it one more time, hopefully a lot of people will ask more questions. Hopefully it'll go a lot better. I might by then I might actually have 2, maybe 3 questions. So who knows? Hopefully some of the same guests come back and we can try that one more time. So last thing that put a bit of a negative impact on my experience this weekend did not happen at the convention whatsoever. It happened outside, so y'all are safe. But I just wanted to give you this bit of a story. So me and Pixelation, his crew, went to a restaurant. I do believe it was called the Happy Dragon Chinese Restaurant. And at any Asian restaurant, I usually order the fried rice because I want to check out how many variations of the fried rice people can actually make. And surprisingly, there are a lot. My favorite so far is the Fireball Cafe down in the Round Rock area. I had that on Friday and I still love it. I go there just about every time I'm in the Round Rock area. So anyways, we went to the Happy Dragon Chinese Restaurant, I do believe it was called. Again, I can't actually remember. So we went there, I ordered the fried rice, and it was not great. It was passable, it was okay. I don't think the soy sauce, it might have been the soy sauce, I don't think the soy sauce they used really was that good, but that was really me. Also, the portion they served was big, at least 2 servings. I have it in my fridge. I'm still gonna eat it because I'm poor and I need food. So yeah, that had absolutely nothing to do with the convention itself. That was just a experience, a negative experience that I personally had, and I know that Pixelation and his crew, they're like, the restaurant was meh. So yeah, I mean, nothing to do with the convention. So that was really it for my negative experiences this weekend. So yeah, I don't really know what else I can say for this review. I don't really know what else I want to say for this convention review. I loved AnimeCTX. I really hope to go next year. And Katie, if you are watching this, RTX next year is going to be the first weekend of August. Please just keep that in mind. I really would love to go to both conventions, so please just keep that in mind, Katie. Really, that is, I think, all I have to talk about for the convention. I probably could talk a lot more if I was prompted, if I had someone else here, like, talking back and forth. I think I could talk a lot more about the convention, but, I mean, just my thoughts, my actual opinion on the convention. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely give it a recommend for any new con goers out there. If you guys like anime, if you guys are interested in going to a convention next year, check out AnimeCTX. Scales from 1 to 10, 8? I guess I'd give it an 8. I don't know. So 8 out of 10. That's awesome. Go check out AnimeCTX. I don't know if they have one on Twitter, so go check out their site, AnimeCTX .com at AnimeCTX at .com. Check them out, and yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to bed after this. So that will be it for this con review. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Did you guys enjoy it? Should I do this as a regular thing every time I go to a convention? Let me know. I'd really like to know what you guys thought. And any staff who are watching from the convention, let me know what you guys thought of my review. I really would like to hear your thoughts on my review of your con. So let me know that and in the comments down below. So I will see you guys later, and if I still have things to post up from the convention, they will be posted up and you guys will see them next time. Bye!